We have go for main engine start. 8, 7, 6. We have main engine start. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
For as long as there has been an Earth worth recognizing, there has been a moon hanging beside it. A silent companion, a second character in the story of our world. We tend to think of the moon as decoration, a pale lantern in the night sky, romantic, distant, harmless. But the moon is not decoration. The moon is infrastructure. Every tide that rolls onto every beach is a handshake between the moon and the sea. Twice a day, oceans rise and fall because something 250,000 miles away is pulling on them. Those tides did more than shape coastlines. In the shallow, churning margins where land met water, they may have stirred the very chemistry that gave rise to life itself. And the moon does something even more profound. It steadies us. Its gravity holds Earth's axis at a gentle, predictable tilt. The tilt that gives us seasons, harvests, and a climate stable enough to build a civilization upon. Without the moon, Earth would be a different planet. And we would be a different species, if we existed at all. So imagine for a moment that it is gone. Not slowly, not over millions of years, just gone. One ordinary evening, you step outside, and the sky is missing something. At first, most people don't notice. The stars are a little brighter, perhaps. The night feels deeper. A few astronomers stare at their screens in disbelief. Then the headlines arrive. The moon has vanished. And the world, very quietly, begins to come apart. The first thing to go is the rhythm of the sea. Within hours, the tides begin to fade. The great twice-daily breath of the ocean grows shallow, uncertain, then almost still. The sun still tugs at the water, but its pull is weaker. Global tides collapse by roughly 2/3. The ocean grows nearly 30% quieter overnight. In the intertidal zones, those narrow strips of mussels, crabs, and tide pools, entire ecosystems suffocate. The wet world dries. The dry world floods. There is no longer a rhythm to either. Without tides to stir them, coastal waters stagnate. Nutrients that once cycled from deep to shallow stay locked below. Plankton populations falter, and with them, the foundation of the marine food chain. Fisheries collapse within a single generation. Coral reefs, already fragile, lose the currents that fed them. The oceans grow warmer, stiller, and emptier. But the loss of the tides is only the beginning. The deeper damage is something we cannot see, something happening to the very posture of our planet. Earth spins like a top, tilted 23.5 degrees from vertical. That gentle tilt is why we have summer and winter, monsoon and harvest. And for billions of years, the moon has held it steady. Remove the moon, and Earth begins to wobble. Not quickly, but inexorably. Over tens of thousands of years, our axis could drift wildly, lurching anywhere from near 0 degrees to more than 80. Imagine an Earth tilted on its side, one pole roasting in continuous sunlight for decades, the other locked in a darkness that lasts a generation. Ice sheets would advance and retreat across continents that never expected them. Forests would burn, deserts would bloom and die. The familiar map of climate would dissolve into something unrecognizable. Seasons, as we know them, would simply end. Not gradually, but in geological convulsions that no agriculture, no city, no civilization was ever built to withstand. And there is one more thing the moon has been quietly doing for us. It has been slowing us down. Every tide is a break. Friction between the oceans and the seabed steals a tiny fraction of Earth's rotation, handing it to the Moon, which drifts a few centimeters farther away each year. Without that break, Earth would no longer be losing speed. The slow lengthening of our days would stop, and the planet would settle into a faster, fiercer spin than the one we evolved beneath. Billions of years ago, before the Moon's grip took hold, a day on Earth lasted only 6 hours. A moonless Earth, given time, would race towards something like that again. The nights would grow shorter, the winds would grow stronger. Storms, fed by a faster spinning atmosphere, would tower over coastlines with a violence we have never recorded. And the nights themselves would change. No silver light on the water, no soft glow through the curtains, just stars, sharp, brilliant, indifferent, and a darkness deeper than any our ancestors ever knew. Human beings would adapt, as we always do. We would build differently, farm differently, sleep differently, tell new stories about a sky that once held a second light. But something would be missing. Not just a rock in orbit, but a kind of companionship, a quiet witness that has watched over every sunset, every tide, every human life ever lived. The Moon is not just a neighbor, it is a partner, a stabilizer, a keeper of rhythms older than memory. And if it were ever truly gone, we would learn, too late, that the most important things in the sky are often the ones we stopped looking at.